Long has it been since I had a road ahead. Long it has been since I uploaded a video. Hello there. Alrighty. Welcome back to the new road. Welcome back to a road ahead post. It has been a long time since I did a road ahead. A long time. So let's see what we're gonna cover for the remainder of the year, shall we? Alright, so first things first, some housekeeping items I gotta discuss. First things first, let's talk about YouTube's new Age AI verification system. For those of you that are not aware, around August 13th, YouTube has loaded an Age AI age verification system. So I have some issues regarding to, well, what content I will or not be doing. This is why I was reluctant to upload any videos on my channel for a while. So there's that. I'm still going to cover my Fortnite stuff. Trust me, I'm still covering it. I need some time to cook. I need some time to upload. I just need some time to show you guys what's in my locker. I think I will not be doing anything with Fortnite until, I'm gonna say, September 16th. So around the time when the Dino Megazord releases. The Dino Thunderzord releases as our secret skin of the season. And that's pretty much it. So, let's talk about what games will be ending our 2025 with. I will finish Doom the Dark Ages by October. That's just my thing. Next up, start Bionicle Heroes. This one I've been waiting to do for a while. And also, yes, there's a reason why this was pushed so long. The reason why I pushed Revenge of the Sith so much this year, why I did spritz of it, because I have to say something that was based, well, on another franchise that I know and love, Lord of the Rings, specifically involving the final film of the trilogy, Return of the King. When Peter Jackson was filming the final scene with Frodo, so with him passing the book to Sam, with him in Bag End, he kept recording over and over and over and over and over again. He didn't want it to end. I am in that same pickle with Revenge of the Sith. Because for those of you that know me, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars film of all time. Arguably, in my opinion, my favorite film ever. So this was a personal game for me. I just don't want it to end. I just don't. Because I love Revenge of the Sith. And that was my favorite film. It was my most anticipated Star Wars film growing up as a kid. It meant the world to me. So I plan to end Revenge of the Sith by the end of the year. So those are the 3 games that I have to finish by the end of the year. However, I will be revealing some extra goodies for the year. Alright, so first things first, we're going to, I swear to God, we will finish Empire of War. That will get done by the end of the year. We are going to start Tides of Darkness. For Warcraft, we're going back to Tides of Darkness. So we can have that all squared away also. But our main game to round out 2025 is this. And I have to set it the correct way. Imagine if you will. Life is going as normal. Go to work every day, you fight for truth and justice, you keep going, you keep fighting. One day, you learn that the love of your life is pregnant with your firstborn. You go to see one of your friends, that friend already knows that she's pregnant. But then one day, it all goes wrong. You don't know where your wife is. You don't know where she is. You go to one of your friends saying, I can't find her, I can't see her, I don't know where she is. One of your friends puts out any hints, puts out everything that he can to find your wife. Beer discretion advised at this part. Ultimately, you are dosed with a substance that makes you think you're fighting your biggest fear. As you keep fighting it and fighting it and fighting it and pushing it into space, pushing it away, but meanwhile, your friend has captured the person that kidnapped your girl. That villain reveals that he has tied a bomb to your girlfriend's, to your wife's heartbeat. As you take the threat into space, you see the horror that is standing before you. The girl you love dying in front of you. Your hands covered in blood. And ultimately, when your wife's heart flatlines, boom! The city that you have defended for years and years and years and years is nothing more now but a city in dust. You hold the little girl you love in your arms. And your unborn son inside of her. Then you snap. Well, how was it again? How did he say it? Oh, yeah. It only takes one bad day for a person to snap. Let's see how long that takes. Ultimately, your friend was able to capture the villain and bring him to the police station for questioning. But however, you arrive breaking down the walls. You're pissed. You're angry. But he still keeps taunting you and taunting you and taunting you until you can't take it anymore. Your friend tries to stop you from doing your biggest mistake. But ultimately, you push that friend away, and then you kill the villain yourself. It ultimately ignited a civil war within the DC universe. Friends turned enemies, a full civil war in the DC universe. Our next big game for the channel will be Injustice, Gods Among Us, and a sequel, Injustice 2. I'll be covering both games via the Legendary Edition. And mainly involving Injustice 2, I plan to do all arcade character endings. So there's that. I'm actually excited to do Injustice. But for right now, I sadly have some news. I'm pausing the MK stuff for right now. That's going to be pushed to next year, sadly. I know. I want to do it this year, but what can you do? But for Galaxy of Heroes news, I have something else that I plan to reveal. Many of you in Galaxy of Heroes know that we're currently under a Leia Lightspeed bundle. We're currently under a GL Leia advisory. So I bought the Leia Lightspeed bundle. I got the Leia's Rebel Renegade, C-3PO, and R2. Lightspeed bundles. So that is all done. So our next Galactic Legend will be Leia Organa, General of the Rebellion. Or, in my eyes, our forever princess. So that's what's next. Sorry, this is a shorter episode. Normally my road ahead. Sorry, this episode's longer than I thought. But what can you do? I think I'm going to go back to cover... I think I'm also going to pause Halo because of Injustice. Because these are big games. So... So, that's pretty much it. That's our road ahead for the remainder of 2025. I don't know what I'm doing next year, but I also plan to do a mini part with Evil Dead the game. You know, for our spooky episode, for our Halloween episode. I think I'm only going to cover the first mission for it, because if I was to cover the other missions, first things first, I would have to learn the missions and get in a groove of finding stuff. But then other than that, that's pretty much the gist. So that is our fall road ahead. I wish I have more to say. But right now, I don't. I have really... No. Oh! But I will cover something else. Another game that I love since last year. I've been playing it still to this day because I love the game so much. I will be covering a retrospective of Nexon's The First Descendant. So I'll do a retrospective on The First Descendant. I don't know when. I think September 4th I'm going to do the retrospective. But I need to get my thoughts more in line. So until then, my friends, may the Force be with you, and I'll see you all in the multiverse. Bye!